everybody. I'm James, and welcome back to Storytime with James. Make sure you like, subscribe, and leave me a comment if you like. All right, this one is called Anthony, the greatest of all times. Yes, Anthony was a special person in my life. You know, he was a cool dude, a real cool dude. He was like a brother to me, a real brother. Except he wasn't my real brother, he was my brother in law. Okay? He was my brother-in-law, and he would have, although he would have a hot head sometimes. Sometimes he was quick to be kind of scrappy to fight, but he would fight the biggest dudes around, or he would fight four dudes. Man, it was crazy. And I would help him fight. I would help him fight because he would help me no matter what. Okay. One night, we went to the store because Anthony loved his beer. He loved beer. you know, and the clerk was being very rude to him. So Anthony put everything back on the counter and said, "Give me my money back." In a nice way. I put it in a nice way. He didn't say it that nice, but he, said some other stuff. Yeah. So the clerk went to the register, took the money out, and threw it on the counter at him. And that's all Anthony needed. Then a brawl ensued in there. So Anthony was really handling him, the clerk. That clerk had a bat that he took from behind the counter, and he couldn't even use it. So while they were fighting, I was standing by, and then his son, the clerk's son, came from the back, and I grabbed him in a chokehold. I got him in a chokehold, and after that, uh, I saw Anthony was beating this guy too bad, so I said, "Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go." I yelled at him, "Let's go." So we ran for the door, and the door was locked. The clerk had activated a button under the counter and locked the doors. So I picked up a big can of cream style corn, and I said, "Open this door, I'm gonna bust this window out." But I didn't get a chance to bust it because blue lights were out there. The popos. Yes. Needless to say, we both went to jail that night. And I was mad about it. But I got out. But they kept Anthony for maybe a day or two. Then Anthony got out. So that was crazy. That was one of the many scrapes that we got into. One of the many scrapes we got into. You know, it was crazy. Then after that, then one day, my daughter's mama came home and said a guy was harassing her. He kept bothering her. She was at the bus terminal on 71st Street. This was in the city. So I said, "Hey, I'm going up there." And Anthony said, "I'm coming too. I'm coming too. Hold up." That's the way Anthony was. If I was going to fight somebody, he was coming. So we jumped in the hoopty. We was on 147th Street, but we had to drive to 71st Street. So we jumped in a hoop ride, the hoopty, and we were driving, and we stopped a block before you get to 71st Street. A block before 71st Street, and took the plates off, so they couldn't. I guess so they couldn't trace us or something like that. So then we went up there. We looked around, and when we saw the guy harassing another lady, I don't know what this guy's problem was, but he liked harassing the women up at the bus terminal. So we walked up on him, and I said, "Hey man, let me holler at you right quick." He said, "Man, what, man?" Bang! He got hit. Then I hit him, and that was it. That was it. Anthony came up, slammed him to the ground, and and I had to stop him. I had to stop Anthony, cause he was serious with it, So we jumped up and we ran back to the car. The dude was still laying there on the ground, and people off the buses were hollering at us like, "Ah, no, stop!" But we ran off, jumped in a ride, and rode back to Harvey. Rode back to Harvey, and we was bragging about it. We was happy about it. You know, man, these are some of the things that we did. We did numerous things. Fought many people. Just me and him. You know, but he couldn't fight this battle with him and my sister ended up breaking up. You know, and I tried to keep them together because, to be honest with you, I really didn't want Anthony to go. I didn't want him to go. And he was like a big brother that I never had. Anthony. You know, but after that, he left, and I know he loved my sister a lot. But he had to go, so he left, and then I heard the news that he passed away. So it was terrible, real terrible. So I don't know. Like you never get nobody in your life that stuck up for you and had your back like a big brother, just like a big brother. Yeah, just like a big brother. And when they gone, sometimes you never get that again. Sometimes you never get that again. Well, that's it, man. All right, you guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and leave me a comment if you like. Hit that bell notification. Hit that bell notification so that you know every time I drop another video. And share. Share my videos with your family. Share my videos with your friends. Share my videos with your loved ones. And even share it with your enemies.